Hi, my name is Jewel Robbins, and this is my philosophy to teaching. So, from what I know, education is a very transformative journey. As an educator, I see my role as a guide to this journey, helping students discover their potential and develop critical thinking skills. My teaching philosophy is built on the principles of self-centered learning and creating a supportive classroom environment. My goal as a teacher is to hopefully empower individuals to effect positive change in the world. So let's move into my beliefs on education. So I believe that education is the key to personal and societal growth. It should go beyond the transmission of facts and information. I want to build a classroom that inspires curiosity, creativity, and allows children to have the thirst for knowledge. I want to be able to create a learning environment that allows kids to learn effectively and supports every student's needs to the best of my ability. So my approach to learning centers on active engagement. Now, what I mean by this is like hands-on engagement. So I encourage students to be active participants in their education and fostering an environment where they are able to ask questions and explore different perspectives on the things that we are learning in class. So I believe that students learn best when they are actively involved and when they are able to talk on the topic using real-life experiences that they have had. And so to do this, I hope to have some outside lessons and allow them to actually see what we're learning and have a say in how our classroom is set up to make learning for them easier. I know for me, in middle school, I had this one great teacher. He helped me through a lot, and he was also a very hands-on learner. And when I was getting bullied in middle school, he was the first person to put a stop to it. It wasn't the principals. They didn't really help me. So I think that moment was the turning point for me when I realized that I wanted to be a teacher. So for my teaching methods, I want to incorporate it like a variety of different methods to my teaching so I can have like a diverse learning style for each kid. I would use, group discussions, lectures, hands-on activities, and the technology of that time to create an engaging learning experience. I would also want, as I said before, real-world examples to what we are learning. I feel like children might feel more comfortable to talk about their experience that may relate to the topic we are learning if they are in a comfortable environment. And I believe that being able to discuss these important topics in class will allow students to learn in a more effective way. So to me, I want my classroom environment to be a positive and inclusive environment. I strive to create an atmosphere where students feel safe to express their opinions and feel open to having difficult discussions with me. I want to be able to celebrate the tiny things like birthdays, and I want to make sure that diversity is also celebrated in my classroom, because I think that having different perspectives, it's like having different opportunities of growth. So in my classroom, I want to make it feel safe and positive to learn. I would want students to contribute to the classroom setting, as I believe that students that have a choice in something will make them feel more confident in that space. Assessments and assignments and that, I just feel like students shouldn't just be graded off of how they do on a test. That's why I believe the hands-on, the one-on-one learning is the best way to actually see how a student's doing in class. And I want them to know that I am always continuously improving. I'm still learning from them the same way they're learning from me, because that's the best way to challenge my students' learning experience. I believe that if they know that I'm still learning with them, it might give them more incentive to learn themselves. So my teaching philosophy is based on the belief that education should be a hands-on and a growing period for a lot of children. I want to dedicate myself to empowering my students in the classroom and making them feel comfortable. And I think by fostering student-centered and an inclusive environment, I am able to inspire the learning of the children. So I want them to be able to get out of my class and go home and talk about what they learned in class and how their teacher got them to do this awesome thing. And I want to be able to make them feel good in what they are learning. I want them to become lifelong learners and know that learning doesn't stop at any age. I want them to be able to make a positive change in the world. Thank you.